Hello, everyone. I am the elitist bastard, and I'm here with a review of the final Fantasy VII Remake trailer. Um, I'm kind of trying a new format. I know my webcam sucks. My audio should be okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to break down the trailer for you. I know a lot of you people are probably cringing already, but I'm going to do it because I want to. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So we start off the trailer with, of course, one of the classic scenes of Final Fantasy VII.
So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
He's going to
I want to
Midgar.
be a soldier.
He's going to be a soldier.
The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
So we're going to start talking about, of course, this opening scene here. This is the classic scene of Tifa and Cloud at the water tower. I mean, not much has changed here. Obviously, we don't have the little sprites that we used to. You know, young love. I don't know what Cloud's... I like how they got the ponytail, though, because that always bugged me about the ponytail with Cloud when he was younger. I'm just like, why does he have a ponytail? Like, is it supposed to be like 97? Was it supposed to be like the hip thing as a young person to have a ponytail? I don't know. So, I mean, at least they kept it with it. So, yeah. So, I don't think we're going to see much of Nibelheim in this first part of Final Fantasy VII, but, you know, this will probably be a small glimpse we get into it, you know, like we normally do. Genova and Sephiroth.
Tell me, is it really you?
No, Cloud.
Are we on
It's
schedule?
Genova.
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging.
No.
Director Twisty. The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Mako supersaturation confirmed.
So, talking a little bit more about Shinra in this, it's nice to see Heidegger. Later in the trailer, we'll get to see Scarlet. We get to see Sing. No, Sing's a Turk. I don't know. Whoever Kate Sith is supposed to be. But we, you know, it's just good to kind of see more of these characters. I will say my one small complaint about this whole thing is that you know, they give a little bit too much away, and it's weird to say that because this is a game that's been out since '97, and you know, but I still feel like they're giving us a little bit too much. I kind of wish they would have held back a little bit on this trailer. You know, everybody's been begging for cross-dressing and begging for Red 13 and begging for all these other, and it's just like I kind of wish they would have left some of it for us to, you know, get in game. So. You know, moving on with that. But I mean, it's nice to see the Shinra Inc. gang, you know, kind of doing their normal thing. I don't want this game to be a word by word, beat by beat Final Fantasy VII. As long as they keep the baseline story intact, I'll be okay with that. But for right now, I just kind of want it to be, I don't want it to be its own thing, but I want it to take a little bit of a chance and, you know, expand on, as I've said in my top 10 thoughts on Final Fantasy VII Remake, I want them to expand.
Cooling to reduce temperature.
Oh, there's Scarlet.
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Oh,
I don't like that.
Oh dear,
I like
a man
Homer.
of my refined taste running out of butter.
So I really feel like, with following up with the whole Shinra Inc. gang, I really feel like they're going really far out of their way to make Scarlet and Palmer just to be icky. So, I mean, you know, like, I mean, Scarlet just looks like evil Quistis, and Palmer just looks like Palmer. Like everything we thought Palmer would be. He's like Don Corneo's nasty twin. I think they're like, I don't know. Like, you can't, it's like apples to apples with those two. But you know, they're hamming it up a little bit. I mean, maybe it'll be different in the game. Maybe it'll be forgettable by the time we get to that point in the game. But for the trailer, it's just like, I feel, I don't know. Might be feeling it, might not be feeling it. Now we get to the part that everybody's been waiting for.
Welcome to the Honey Inn, Cloud.
So this dude right
is
here,
an expression of the heart,
it's an expression,
a thing without shame, to which notions of gender
I paused that at the wrong moment, but whatever. So let's talk about Cloud cross-dressing. Whew. Has everybody been waiting for this? Will they do it? Will they do it? I'm glad it's there. I kind of wish they would have waited till the game came out for us to find out. I know that that they're trying to make sure everybody knows. Oh, cross-dressing's in there. We know it's a big. Oh, excuse me. We know it's a big part of the Midgar story, so we have to have it in here. But I just feel like they gave a little bit too much away with this whole thing. So yeah, let's keep moving on. I mean, it looks fantastic though.
Apply. Perfection.
Perfect.
No!
But you're so pretty.
Today's right to be is
Today's?
Pathetic. Huh?
Oh, and there's the man, Don Corneo. And you got to see, of course, as Machina Bridge says, Blueberry. She's my favorite, if you can't tell. And what was I think Strawberry was was Aerith. And then Thunderhead, which is Cloud. So I mean, again, I think they're going to have a lot of fun with this part. I think they're going to go all in on it since they basically got positivity of them doing this whole part. So I think it's great that they're going to do this part. And I think that, it's going to be a really fun part of the game. But yeah, Tifa. All right.
Which one of you said that?
Thunderhead.
You got a mouth on you. Well,
A second dance. Just the two of us.
All right. Well, let's talk about this new soldier guy. This is brand new. I don't know if he was in the original script and they scrapped him, or because I heard some of the elements of this game were kind of in the original script, but they kind of got scrapped due to time and whatever, back in the 97, whatever excuses they used. I'm really excited that they're adding, I said in my top 10 thoughts, I'm really excited that they're adding more soldiers because it made no sense that there were only ever 3 soldiers in the original Final Fantasy VII. I know there's Crisis Core, but I'm not counting that. There was only 3 people in the original Final Fantasy and that 7, and that was Zack, Cloud. Well, Cloud wasn't even technically soldier, and Sephiroth. And it made no sense that there were no other soldiers around, that no other members of soldiers. So I'm really glad that they're adding this in here. I don't care he says it's a rematch, so I'm assuming that we fight him more than once. And I'm okay with that because I think it's really good that they're expanding on the soldier program. And I know the Crisis Core probably helped with a lot of that. So let's keep moving.
so what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
I am that which you see before you. Nothing.
So here we have Red 13, the debut of Red 13. In my top 10 thoughts I was questioning, are we going to get Red 13? Will we have him very long? I mean, obviously it looks like we were in the Shinra Tower when, or HQ. Whew, sorry, God. I'm probably talking too much and not inhaling enough air. So obviously we're getting 13 probably when we're in Shinra HQ. It just depends on when Shinra HQ takes place in the story. If this is going to be a game in and of itself, I feel like Shinra HQ has to take place in the middle of the game. You got to have Red 13 for a little while. Probably the escape from Midgar will be more than just the motorcycle ride out like it was in the original Final Fantasy. But yeah, I mean, this is great. I love seeing Red 13. He's one of my favorite characters of this game. So I'm just really glad to finally see something from him. He's one that, we probably could have not had in the trailer, but I could go either way on that one. Angry Cloud. Splashy Sephiroth.
A touching reunion.
And Cloud falls. Now he's Fog.
Very good. And thus is the
And
hypothesis
Hojo.
Proven correct.
Creepily watching people.
I can only
as
hope
usual.
you will continue not to disappoint.
Oh, and now we get to the action piece.
Just getting tired of playing tag anyway.
Come on.
Avalanche ain't Wuta or anybody, fucker.
So at this part of the game, I'm guessing that what's going to happen is... Okay, sorry, my thing was being weird. At this part of the game, I'm guessing that this is going to be more of the escape of Midgar, and it's going to be more than just... Hey, all right. It's going to be more than just riding out on motorcycles out to the sunset on the freeway and then escaping Midgar. I think there's going to be a little bit more involved with all of that. And I mean, this is just the action set pieces and everything like that, where you're running around and you're blowing things up. And this is the battle music to, going. So, I mean,
We don't need more
running up
attention than what
the
we're gonna get.
stairs,
Yeah, I hear
ductwork cleaning apparently, and summons Chocomog, which looks pretty badass, I must admit.
I know these people, and I know they're never going to let Aerith go. She's the last living
Tifa.
ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
And Barrett is also the top.
This is
The source of
And now our
everything.
mysterious ending that
Genova.
seems to be doing it a little bit different. Oh, no, this is Genova. This is the source. Genova.
you. Suck on this.
So yeah, lots of battles and stuff. Cloud falling to fog again.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. I promise you.
So obviously there is going to be the motorcycle and truck chase scene and everything like that. So I mean, a lot of the same beats are going to be happening, and that's always good. I mean, a lot of people are going to think that this game is is going to be beat for beat the same, and it's really not. And I really hope people understand that ahead of time. So there's just tons and tons of content that they can have here. I'm really excited that they're doing what they're doing, and it just looks amazing. I mean, Midgar looks amazing and everything. The other thing is Sephiroth being in it. I mean, there seems to be a lot of, I believe, because it looked like that they were in a Mako reactor, and Sephiroth, I think Sephiroth, Aerith, Barrett, and Tifa were there, which, as we all know, I mean, the second mission, Barrett and Tifa were there, but Aerith wasn't there. So more proof that they're kind of expanding on the main content, which, again, I'm okay with, because I'm, I want them to kind of do something a little bit more with it. Maybe not so much different.
There's a much bigger threat. I just
Oh, here's
wanna
the
do
big mystery
everything
part.
in my power to help all of you and the planet.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I mean, there's Dementors flying around Shinra HQ. I'm assuming that this is something that they're going to be introducing to us in the. I don't think it's the experiments, like the numbered experiments, like the cloaked figures. Maybe this is some kind of summon. Maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, it's got you can see the motorcycle and the truck in the back, so there's more to that part of the storyline than what was originally in there. Has nothing to do with Motorball. Motorball's dumb. So I don't know. I mean, it definitely looks cool. I'm intrigued to find out what's going on. So hopefully, hopefully we get a little bit more into this later on, but we have 3 viewers. Hi. So anyway, playing Final Fantasy VII, I really feel like that, that they need to, this is good because they're expanding on the story, the base story of Final Fantasy VII, but it doesn't look like they're changing it. It looks like a lot of the same beats are the same, which is good. So, let's just continue on. Oh, which is the end. So. All right. Well, so long story long. Final Fantasy VII the remake. This is the trailer breakdown. A lot of good things in here. We did not see much of the Mako reactor at all because that's what a lot of their content before now has been. But now they're actually showing more details and more things. And as I said, I feel like in this one they gave a little bit too much away. But I'm very glad that they gave us enough to entice us. And they did show us some differences from the main story, which is a risk because you know how everybody is. Oh, Final Fantasy VII is a perfect game. Well, okay, I don't want to get on a rant, but I love Final Fantasy VII. It is my favorite Final Fantasy. However, it is only that way because of nostalgia. Final Fantasy IX is a better Final Fantasy than 7. I know. I love Final Fantasy VII, but I think that, and I love Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX is my number 2. But I feel like Final Fantasy IX is a better game and a better Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy VII. So I am excited for this remake. I just hope they don't get into like remaking all the old ones. I don't think like 8 doesn't need, 8 got a remaster and that's fine. 9 got a remaster. Well, not even a remaster, just like a redo or a re-release. And that's fine too. I don't need, those games are well enough that we don't need them remastered or remade. So I really hope that they just take the time to, to make sure this works and then maybe move on to Final Fantasy 16, which I would really love to see. All right. That's basically 16 minutes of me rambling on about this trailer. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out our Nerd Nation Facebook in the description below. Please give us a like and subscribe. We're a small channel. Every Saturday, we normally have a Jettison Life podcast where 4 of us nerd jamokes talk about the stupid stuff and nerd stuff of the internet. And tomorrow we have me and a couple others are going to be doing a nerd breakdown of the entirety of Arrow, the TV show. So as I said, if you like if you've been watching this for a while, please drop a comment. Just tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. I take constructive criticism really well, and I'm always trying to improve. And if you like this video, I mean, share it. I mean, nerds like nerds, right? All introverts unite separately. Anyway, everybody have a good night and see you next time. Be good to each other and yourself.